So many schools are cancelling their end of year school concerts due to current pandemic restrictions. This has caused some of us to first consider alternatives and secondly to consider purpose. What is a school concert? What are they for? What do they do? School concerts are opportunities for presentation, to reflect on and cherish and celebrate educational achievements, for performance, opportunity for performance and artistic expression by your students. They're an expression of community. They build a sense of belonging. But what can we do better? What are some issues with a school concert? School concerts have high costs, both financially and in regard to labour. There is often also a cost to education, students preparing material for and practicing for the concert. This can consume a whole term of every year. A performing arts teacher might dedicate a full quarter of their year with each class preparing for the concert. Is this a quality educational experience? Do we put on the school concert for the right reasons? Or is it primarily tradition and expectation? Are these worth 25% of a student's arts education? At a concert, the emphasis is on performance, for example, drama, music, or dance. It's important that we provide the opportunity of a performance for students. We want the purpose of that performance to be educational, to benefit the performer. Therefore, should the role of the student be limited to the on-stage performance itself? What education opportunities are there off-stage? Writing, creating, producing, planning, designing, strategizing, collaborating. How can we make this student-centered? Are we doing our best in regard to community engagement? We want our concert to engage the broader community. We want the community to value and cherish the educational service of the school. We want the community to engage with the arts. We want parents and family to model that engagement with the arts. When behaviours are modelled to students by their close family, then they will repeat them. We want parents to model engagement. Let's go on a tangent here to discuss this key concept, modelling engagement. What do you mean by modelling engagement? Well, music teachers will be familiar with the Suzuki method. This is a teaching philosophy that engages the parent in their child's learning. Parents explore material at the same pace as the students. Parents model the behaviours and skills that they want their child to adopt. If we want students to engage with learning, with the school community, we want parents to model this first, to express value and appreciation of the service provided by the school. We expect students to unequivocally engage with the learning community without directly modelling that through their personal learning community. So how many opportunities do we have in the school calendar to actually engage the whole school community in this way? This leads us to a great question for further exploration elsewhere, that is modelling positive behaviours at home. How does a teacher get parents to model positive learning habits at home? But let's get back to the end of year concert. What do we want this parent engagement to look like? Well, we want it to be interactive. We want family to be involved with the arts, not just a passive audience one night of the year. We want to build relationships. We want to be building positive relationships with parents and family. Our concert is going to include presentations, performance opportunities, expressions of community, interactive elements for parents and community, and opportunities for students to create that experience. So what does this style of concert actually look like? Well, we've got two case studies for your consideration. Our first case study is the school festival. There's something exclusive about an evening concert in a hall. They may also be difficult to achieve given our current social distancing expectations. Some schools have opted for an open-air school festival instead. Typically, on a weekend and on the school grounds, somewhere between an open day, a fete, a music festival. Being outdoors will also allow us to address pandemic restrictions. Occurring during the day also will allow younger siblings, future students, to attend. Hall concerts are typically limited in size. 1 or 2 parents attend. At an outdoor festival, grandparents, neighbours, the broader community can engage and value the school. An outdoor festival setting allows for more aspects of school life to be on display than just music, drama, dance and awards. The work and environment that we are celebrating can be presented to the community. We can engage parents with learning activities. They can take part in an art activity. They can try a sport challenge. Integrate this as a learning opportunity. Students design and manage those experiences. A festival allows the school to engage community groups, such as local brass bands or traditional music ensembles, that can act as a nexus for engagement for a culturally diverse school community. In addition, a festival does the work of a school open day. Here's another thought. Online premiere. In late 2020, throughout much of Australia, holding a school concert was impossible. A lot of schools chose to record and publish student performances in lieu of an end-of-year concert and then publish these online. Working from home, students can perform and record themselves in their local neighbourhood, making it a student-centred, community-centred product. But how can we make that kind of recording a shared community experience? Well, platforms such as YouTube allow premiere. Recordings will be released to the public at a set date as a live stream. Community members can share the experience of watching the premiere in real time. Recordings allow teachers and students to design and manage multiple facets of a performance which would normally be outside their control. They also ensure a lasting record that is continually accessible beyond the original premiere. I'm thinking of those doting grandparents that re-watch their grandchild's dance performance for the 100th time. Creation of recordings opens up so many fantastic learning opportunities. In the art space, in the ICT space, the creative thinking, social capabilities spaces. You might even come across fantastic opportunities for explicit teaching of ethical capabilities. I hope this discussion has given you some pause to consider your school concert and how you can make it better. See you next time.